Marco are going to start cooking that chicken piccata.
Let's take a look at the next steps.
Welcome back. We're in the kitchen this morning making some chicken piccata with Chef Marco of Marco's Restaurant.
Thanks, Joe. This is one of my favorites to make, actually. I love to eat this dish. I love to make this dish. It's just a wonderful dish to have, and as it gets warmer, it's just a nice summertime.
Great summery dish. Yeah, it's light. Now, the chicken here has been prepared a little bit before you got it out here, right?
It is, and you know what? One of my biggest things is I don't like raw meat on my cutting boards. I don't like to touch raw meat. I like to have it done. So when I go to the butcher, I ask them, please cut, trim, pound, do whatever you got to do to the meat. So when I take it, I could just put it in my flour it, bread it, do whatever I got to do.
The least
throw it on the
messy
grill.
as possible.
Exactly.
That's the key.
And plus, it's quicker. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to play with it. So what I did is I asked the butcher to clean this up, pound it out for me, because when you pound out the chicken, it comes out nice and thin for cutlets.
Right.
I don't want to have the chicken juice everywhere.
Yeah,
makes sense,
point.
right?
So we're pretty got a nice drier pice of chicken to work
drier
with
piece of chicken. We're going to set this aside with a little bit of seasoning first. We're going to put a little salt, a little pepper, and we're going to.
I like how you just measure it out with your fingertips.
Everything is carefully measured, always carefully measured. And here's a little culinary tip for you. This is called to dredge.
Dredge.
Yeah, we're going to dredge
with
the chicken.
Some flour.
And that's just an all-purpose flour. And this is going to make our sauce thicken as we cook it, and it's going to create a little crust on the chicken so that when it hits the olive oil, exactly. And then when we flip it over, we're going to add our shrimp to it, and the capers, and then if you don't eat it all,
right.
I'm going to show you a great leftover dish that's perfect for family parties, perfect for springtime and summer, and it's going to go a really long way.
All right, that'll be great for our second helping segment.
Yeah.
So now we've got everything dredging. You told me before you just want to let that sit a little bit.
I just want to let it sit, put it aside, and then we're going to get our shrimp ready. And what I do is I buy a frozen, peeled, deveined, cleaned. I don't have to touch it. I pull it out of the freezer. It's done.
Ready to go.
Right in my pan.
Another good prep point to make.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just have it ready to go.
And it takes seconds to cook. It's not like I'm going to have to sit there and wait for the shrimp to cook for 55 minutes. It's only going to cook in a matter of 2 minutes.
That's right. And in fact, this whole recipe is not going to take you very long if you're in the kitchen multitasking, and we'll show you all about it, or tell you all about it, coming up.
Perfect.